When I decided to look into money habits, I wondered how wealthy people made and kept money. Hey guys, first of all, oh my god, 1,000 subscribers. Just have a look, check it out. 1,000 subscribers. It was just like an ordinary weekday when I had a text message and it was like, oh my god, 1,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking, what's she talking about? This was from Queenie Grace Ken. Shout out to Queenie Grace Ken. She actually alerted me. So little did I know that we have got some really huge growth. So I want to humbly say thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. A and I have been celebrating because, you know, he is so much a part of this journey where he does the production and I do the talking. So we have been, you know, celebrating, toasting, doing some cheers. And so to all my new subscribers, Akwaba, which means welcome. My name is Ira, or you can call me Mrs. A. And to my very, very, very existing subscribers, thank you so much. I actually had to do this vlog. I had a different vlog planned, but I actually had to do a new vlog today because I wanted to have the opportunity just to say thank you. This is to a new chapter in our positive space here. Invite a friend, share this video, share. One thing I really want to ask you to do for me today, even if you're not subscribed, please hit the like button. I have got a very valuable video, something to do with money. These days, we see a lot of people living from paycheck to paycheck. So basically, when the first pay comes, it's like exciting times. Yeah, it's payday. It's really good time. Next minute, the money's gone. The bills has sucked it all in. You know when you kind of put the straw in your drink and you're kind of sucking the last bit out and it just goes, yes, literally. The whole bill sucks the money. So before you know it, you are waiting for the next paycheck in order to get by. I was on the train before Christmas and I overheard a conversation between two ladies. One of them said she has done part of her Christmas shopping and was waiting for the next pay to do the rest of the shopping. The moment I heard that, it kind of stood out to me, like the statement just kind of caught my attention, if you know what I mean. So I started reflecting and then I was like, okay. But then guess what? A thought just struck me. I realized that this is not unusual. It isn't. Especially for people who are on average salaries. Even worse, there are people who earn way less than the average paid worker. So, you know, you can do the maths. Just work it out. Some aspect of financial literacy, such as budgeting, saving, and, you know, basic financial concepts are included in the national curriculum, specifically in Key Stage 3 and 4, which is between the age of 11 and 16, where students are expected to be taught about the functions and uses of money, the importance and practice of budgeting, and how to manage risk. Now, bear in mind, this is only an aspect. There really is not a huge focus on it. Now, that aside, in my opinion, okay, if children go to school to study, acquire knowledge, graduate, find a job, get paid whilst they work, and are expected to use that money that they earn to live, then should there not really be a bigger focus on financial literacy even way before that age of 11, at a much earlier age? But guess what? The expectation is that parents need to teach their children. How many parents actually have that financial literacy themselves? And this is the reason why it is so important to educate yourself and your young ones on financial literacy by researching for information, because listen, children will not come out of school knowing these things like they know their timetable, okay? In the UK, it's become compulsory since 2022 for children to know their timetable to 12 by the time they finish primary school, which is great. But the same emphasis is not placed on financial literacy. So I've come to realize that people somehow figure out how to grow and keep money by trial and error. And if it works, great. There is a big difference between making money and keeping it. You can make the money, but keeping it in there is a different ball game. Sometimes by the time you blink, the account has gone into negative. It's not even a joke. When I decided to look into money habits, I wondered how wealthy people made and kept money. So I've been Googling, I've been doing my research, I've been watching videos, I've been reading, and I found out that rich people aren't just keeping their money in the bank, or even worse, under their bed. Rich people don't keep their coins stacked up in their wardrobe, under the bed, or even in an ordinary savings account. They don't do that. They don't decorate their wallets with their hard-earned cash and just go flashing it about. No. They are strategically placing their money in places to save and grow it. Yes, their money works for them when they are not in the office. For example, while they're on holiday or sleeping or maybe at a party chatting with their friends, their money is actually working for them. I'm actually talking about investments. Investments. Let me just make this quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. It is simply my knowledge which I have acquired from all the research that I have done. So the responsibility lies on you to carry out your own research. But if you find my information helpful and you want to try it, then that's fantastic. Right, so back to what I was saying. Investment is now a big thing. A lot of people are learning that this is how the rich have stayed richer. When it comes to investments, there are high-risk investments and low-risk investments. Depending on where you are financially and what you're looking to get, how you invest will depend on your circumstance. If you're new to the market, you could consider starting with low-risk investment and move to higher risk, later on if that's what you choose to do. Okay, it's a choice. Some people stay on low risk for a very long time and they get the results that they want to see. Now, the low risk ones do not necessarily bring huge returns in a very short term, but in the long term, it is really worth it. Whereas the high risk investment can give you higher returns, but it has a relatively higher risk, which means you can lose most of the money that you put there. You can lose all your money. You can lose some of it. You can actually lose all of it. But some people will chance it, others will not. So my personal opinion, think about investments definitely. But don't just invest all your money in a high risk investment, especially if you're new to the market, because it can go either way. If you're finding value in this video at this moment, then come on, hit that like button. I'm going to share with you the website that I have made my very first investment with. There are quite a few platforms out there, but so far it's Trading212 that I have kind of explored and I'm using. So do your own research. There are so many platforms that are quite dodgy. So be very, very careful where you put your money. If you are wanting to look into investments, but you don't know where to start, but you've got a little bit of funds, you can actually invest into a financial advisor. They look into the market and advise you where to invest your money. The good thing with savings is that, listen, anything can be saved. Don't think, oh, I don't even have a penny. Like, anything can be saved. Once you're able to budget and cut down on certain things, then you can save. And that takes me on to the next money habit. The next money habit that is proven to work is budgeting. Budgeting is a fundamental financial discipline that serves as a strategic financial plan. Budgeting is like creating a roadmap for your money journey. Imagine you have, like a bucket of sweets and you want to use them for the whole week. You want them to last you for the whole week. Budgeting is like planning how many sweets. Actually, sweets even a good example. Right, you have a bucket of berries, okay? So a bucket of, because the advice is when you're taking fruits, go for the berries. Then, Yes, so a bucket of berries, you want to take it for the week, you want to plan it. How long is it going to last me? So you're going to work it out, how many in a day. That's all budgeting is about. If you had one of these budgeting apps, you would actually see how much you're spending or track where your money is going. For example, YNAB, that is You Need a Budget is called. Clarity, Money, Wally, Pocket Guard, Mint. These are all budgeting apps that can actually track your spending, and it will create a budget and provide insight into your financial habits. We never know exactly how much we are spending until we see it. It's just like when you go to the shop, you may have noticed it, but when you go to the shop and you buy things, then you look at the bill and it says £50 and you kind of think, how did I spend £50 or $50? So you sometimes go through, the list and you look at the VAT and you realize, oh, it all adds up. When you have one of these budgeting apps, you can actually see like, wow, I spent $5,000 on takeaway in the whole year, because it'll be giving you a projector the whole year. I'm sure some of you will be like, what the hell, like what is 5,000? But yeah, you'll be shocked. If you eat out often, just get a budgeting app and see how much you spend for the year. Especially if you've got family. It's like family of 4, because look, if you buy takeaways, like the average is probably like $15, if not more. So yeah, the next important money habit is credit card. Credit cards, they are so cool to use until you max your limit and you can't keep up with your payments. Yes, they sound great and make you feel good because you can relax and do things flexibly, but once you cannot pay it off, you are heading for trouble. Trust me. These days, if you see me doing something with my credit card, then I'm either trying to pay it off or hiding it so that it's far from my reach. Yes, if I cannot pay for something outright, I'm not putting it on my credit card. If I use my credit card, then it's something that I'm going to pay, straight onto. It's convenient. Sometimes you get discounts and money back and things like that. But, bro, you need to be really careful of credit cards. Okay, next point. Impulse buying. Whether it's unplanned gadgets purchase or an impromptu shopping spree, impulse buying can significantly impact your financial health. Small, frequent impulse purchases can accumulate over time. Oh, I pop into the shop. Oh, I saw that little, I don't know, like a cute mark and I got it. Over time, it accumulates. And excessive buying, even if it's like your regular routine, like, shopping and things like that. Sometimes we go to the grocery shop and we pick up things that we don't necessarily need. And sometimes we can also buy things in excess. So I did a video a while ago about something, I can't even remember which video it was, but I was talking about, it was to do with savings. And I talked about food waste. Yes, food waste. And, you see the fruits going into the bin, that's your money. It looks initially like something that is harmless, but eventually it will strain your monthly budget. So adopt a disciplined and strategic approach to food shopping, such as preparing a detailed shopping list and sticking to it. This can actually help to, cut out unnecessary expenses and promote a more financial, sustainable lifestyle. Finally, your mindset about money, it's absolutely crucial. There are some people that money matters are like a taboo. They grow up in a very tight, scarcity mindset, that talking about money is a taboo. Your mindset concerning money is a pivotal factor. It shouldn't instill fear or stress, but it should empower you to confidently confront and control money matters. If you are a kind of person who is afraid, there are people that, you say to them, oh, when you get £1 million, what are you going to do with it? They'll be like, oh my God, like I'm going to freak out. Freak out? No! Really? If you get £1 million, you're going to be freaking out? No! Look, if I finish this vlog and somebody knocks my door and give me 10 million, my eyes will be wide opened, okay? I'm not going crazy because I've got 10 million. I will be wide awake, okay? I'll know exactly how to spend that money. Listen, there are people who are millionaires, okay? Like rich, filthy rich, who once had nothing, who couldn't even afford 3 square meals a day. So money is something that can just come to anybody. It's crucial to recognize that every decision you make in the realm of money, whether small or substantial, holds the potential to influence your finances. My sincere hope is that you will take a moment to reflect on your financial situation and take the necessary steps needed to help you improve your finances. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, I'm sure you've gotten value up to this point. So take that moment to do so because, it helps me out. I am going to love you and leave you. You have yourself a fantabuloso smashing week. Adios. I am out of here.